Hey everyone, it's Matt from the farm. So the Destiny news just keeps coming in. PAX is going on, and if you haven't seen all the crazy cosplay, swag, and panels going on, there's devs signing things, there's prop, it's just like stuff in the street. They like turned a whole theater into a Destiny section. Really cool. Follow Farm on Twitter, link in the description to our Twitter, and you could see a lot of this stuff. I've been tweeting it past couple days. Really cool. First, I want to give a special shout out to Paris from Gamertag Radio for providing us all this EDZ footage. Very cool. I put a link in the description to his videos and his channel. Not only that, but Luke Smith just did a huge talk with PAX. We just posted it, so if you want to check out that full thing, link in the description for the full interview. The most interesting thing that I found is Bungie is aware that they're never going to be able to make content as fast as we consume it, so it's always going to be a losing battle. That's one, which I thought was interesting, which is true. It's just if you think how fast we blow through DLC or anything that comes out, like it takes them double that to make stuff, so it's going to be like a never-ending battle to try to get content out. The other thing that they talked about, which I found interesting, was there's going to be a lore tab, and the lore tab, we knew this, but it's going to be for guns, certain guns, not every guns, certain things that you scan, raid gear and armor, and for those people that like lore and that are sad that the grimoire is gone, you're going to have all these backstories about different weapons and characters. So not only do we get more dialogue and story in the actual campaign, patrols, and missions that we can scan stuff and learn more about the planets we're on, and backstory to everything, but as we get these exotics and armor, we get a lore tab that we can find even more information out, which I thought was really cool. The next thing up is we kind of know now how Xur's going to work. So I talked about this in the last video. Xur no longer does strange coins. He takes legendary shards. And legendary shards, how do you get these? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. If you dismantle a legendary weapon, you get 2 legendary shards. If you dismantle an exotic weapon or armor, you get 10 legendary shards. You can also get them with strike bosses, weekly nightfalls, flashpoints, planetary chests, lost sector chests, raid chests, and raid encounters. The 2 things to note though is getting them from strike bosses and planetary chests are rare, meaning it won't happen every time, but like weekly nightfalls, flashpoints, lost sector chests, raid encounters, it happens a lot more. And if you just dismantle your weapons and armor, legendaries get you 2x, dismantling exotic weapons and exotic armor get you 10x. So again, that's how we'll get that. And we don't know how much it will be to buy a gun or a piece of armor, but I'm going to imagine that it's probably going to be like 30 to 40 to get a piece of armor or weapon, kind of similar to how strange coins were in D1. We also don't know if 3 coins is making it back. I would assume Xur's going to sell 3 coins. I liked it, so I hope it's back, but who knows, it might not be. So the next thing up is what Unknown Player noticed about the Fallen. If you remember back from Destiny 1, when you would headshot a Fallen, their soul would kind of spill out of their neck. Well, now, Destiny 2, they've updated that where you can actually see an exact copy of their soul pop out of their body, which is pretty cool. As you know, also, the Fallen are not going to be the House of Devils, or the House of Wolves, or the House of Judgment, or the House of Kings, or the House of Winters, or the House of Rains, or the House of Exile. It might be the House of Exile, House of Scar, but they're like a new purple house. I think this is Exile, but I could be completely wrong about that. We're going to have to get Lore Master Bife or someone else on this, but basically these new Fallen on the patrols, you can tell, I noticed this when I played the Inverted Spire Strike when they were there, is they're different. Their moves are different. They crawl now. They charge. They're more aggressive than they used to be. So this is a different house. And not only that, but as we know, is the Devil Splicers, the Shiva-infused Devil Splicers from Rise of Iron, it's not going to be the same type. They might be the same character models, but again, they're going to be different because it's a different house. They're going to be Shiva-infused Fallen. We know that from the Nightfall leak, that screen that showed up. But again, they're going to be different types of Shiva-infused Fallen. So that's a pretty good find and pretty interesting. Finally, a couple of other small things. We know for a fact Silver is confirmed. Someone tweeted a picture of this. We knew this was coming back. The Eververse is coming back, but now we know that it's 500 silver for $4.99 and 10, I think it was like something else for $9.99, but silver's confirmed back. stuff has started to show up in Target. Not only can you get the Ghost, but you can get the Target exclusive Destiny figure, and the Rockstar energy drinks are there. The Pop Darts have started to show up, so check your local Target in the US. You should be able to start getting this Destiny stuff. The Rockstar site is live. You can start redeeming that stuff. I'm pretty sure the Pop Tart one works as well. And again, if you get it, the Pop Tarts, you get an XP boost, but if you get at Target, you get a Sparrow. So pretty cool stuff. Thanks for watching The Farm. Please follow us on Twitter. We got a contest going on there where you can win a Mega Bloks Destiny figure. And stay tuned for more. David will be up tomorrow with some more Destiny 2 news.